Imagine this. You're walking down a quiet California street. The sun is warm. The air smells faintly of jasmine. Your newborn sleeps peacefully in a stroller. Then suddenly, a neighbor steps in front of you. She stretches out her hand and says, "Give me that baby. I need to check if she's safe." What would you do? This is the story of one neighborhood torn apart. For Simone Holtby, peace was rare. Nights blurred into endless feedings, restless cries, and exhaustion that never seemed to end. But that morning on Sycamore Avenue felt different. The fences gleamed white, the sun was gentle. The stroller wheels clicked softly on the pavement. Her daughter, Ava, was only weeks old, tiny, fragile, perfect. Simone thought maybe this was the start of calm. Her husband Adrian, a former Navy SEAL, was finally home. Their new house in Chula Vista promised good schools, safe streets, friendly neighbors, or so they believed. That illusion shattered in a single moment. Patricia Grenville appeared, the self-appointed queen of the neighborhood. Her sunglasses reflected Simone's startled face back at her. She planted herself in the middle of the sidewalk. "Stop. Hand me the baby." Simone froze. Her arms tightened around Ava. Her voice trembled. "She's my daughter." Patricia's lips curled. "This is an HOA community. Safety is my concern. I have the right to inspect." Curtains shifted. Phones appeared in windows. Neighbors whispered. Then another voice, low, steady, unmistakable. She doesn't need to repeat herself. Adrian stepped forward, broad shoulders, calm eyes. A presence that changed the air. Patricia scoffed. "And who are you to interrupt?" Adrian's reply was simple. "Her husband, the father of that child. And I'm telling you, back away." But Patricia did not move. Instead, she leaned closer. "If you have nothing to hide, hand her over," Ava whimpered. Simone's chest tightened. Adrian stepped closer. "No one touches my daughter. Not now, not ever." Then Patricia's hand shot out toward the stroller. Gasps erupted. Phones zoomed in. But Adrian was faster. His hand clamped around her wrist, firm, controlled. "Don't ever touch my family." Ava's cry cut through the silence like glass shattering. The street held its breath, and the battle for the neighborhood had begun. The very next morning, an email landed in every inbox. Subject line, clarification of events, 3 pages long. Patricia claimed she had acted for safety. She painted Adrian as threatening, aggressive, but replies flooded in. "Rodriguez, from the corner house, I saw everything. Don't lie, the parks, we have video. You reached for their stroller. Mrs. Liu, a baby's cry is not a threat." Clips spread like wildfire in the neighborhood Facebook group. Comments exploded. "She's out of control. She's protecting the community. She's a Karen with power. Actually, what if she had a point?" Lines were drawn. The neighborhood split in two. Simone read each comment with shaking hands. Her baby's face had become the subject of a digital battlefield. The clubhouse was packed. The air thick, like a courtroom before the verdict. Patricia stood tall at the front. "I acted in my role as president. Safety is my duty." Jay Park shot up from his chair. "No rule gives you the right to grab someone's child." Applause broke out. Patricia's jaw clenched. Simone sat at the back, pulse racing. Adrian rose, voice calm but sharp as steel. "We moved here for peace, but peace doesn't exist if one person believes they have power over our child." Silence. Then Rodriguez slammed his fist on the table. "I move to vote her out." Hands shot up, one after another, almost unanimous. Patricia's face drained of color. She gathered her binders. Her heels clicked hard against the floor. She stormed out. Phones captured it all. The clip spread again. Some cheered, justice served. Others muttered, too harsh. She meant well. The debate only grew louder. In the days that followed, whispers turned to stories. The veteran scolded for planting tomatoes, the single mom fined for a trampoline. The grandmother reported because her grandson rode his bike too fast. One by one, neighbors admitted, we let her go too far. On Simone's porch, Mrs. Liu confessed, "I thought silence kept us safe, but silence only made more Patricias." Simone rocked Ava, tears burning her eyes. She wanted to believe the worst was over, but Patricia was not finished. 10 days later, another emergency meeting. Patricia stood before the crowd, her voice cracked, but her pride remained. If rules collapse, so does our community. Those who don't respect them don't belong here. Gasps, murmurs, outrage, J. Park shouted. You don't decide who belongs. No one decides if a mother deserves her child. Adrian rose, took Simone's hand. Together they faced Patricia. We belong here. We always did. And we will not belong to you. Applause thundered. The vote was called. This time there was no doubt. Patricia Grenville was removed as president. She left in silence, no binders, no speech. Just the echo of her heels, fading into the night. Weeks passed, the neighborhood changed. Meetings turned collaborative. Barbecues were planned, gardens planted. But then Patricia returned, not to lead, not to scold. She appeared at a park cleanup. She bent down, picked up a child's candy wrapper, tied the trash bag, and walked away without a word. Neighbors stared, whispers rippled. Is she sorry, or just plotting a comeback? Simone held Ava close. The jasmine bloomed again along Sycamore. She whispered to her daughter, "This is home." But in the silence that followed, the question remained. Was the battle truly over, or was this only the beginning? If you were Simone, would you have stood your ground? Did Adrian go too far when he grabbed Patricia's wrist? Should HOAs have any power over how families raise their kids? Was Patricia protecting safety or feeding her hunger for control? And when she came back, was that redemption or manipulation? Tell us in the comments, whose side are you on?